Hi and welcome to another battle report. This is 2500 points between my empire and my friend Jacob's Skavens. So for my own deployment, I have on my left flank I have 5 pistoliers, then 40 flagellants, then a mortar, then I have 10 handgunners with a Hochland long rifle champion and my level 4 of beast in that unit. Then I have a mortar behind that and a cannon next to the handgun unit. Then I have 50 swordsmen with my BSB and my general and my witch hunter. Then I have a hellstorm, and before the hellstorm I have 12 handgunners with a champion with Hochland long rifle and an engineer, and then I have 5 pistoliers. For my level 4 of beast, I have wild form, I have savage beast, I have the curse, and I have the ember spear. And for Jacob's left flank, he have 10 night runners, then he have a doom wheel, then he have some plague berserker with a plague furniture or something, with the priest on it. The priest is a level 2 wizard, and he have the poison spell and the toughness reducing spell. Then he have a warp lightning cannon. Then he have a hell pit. Next to the hell pit he have 100 clan rats with his BSP. He have a warlord in that unit, which is the target for my witch hunter. Then he have the bell with a level 4 grazier on it, and he have the grazier have the dread 13. You have the scorch spell, warp lightning, that's it, and you have some other spell that doesn't really matter. You have a flame cannon next to that, 20 slaves behind that stupid forest, and a doom wheel. He vanguard up his night runner over there. I vanguard up my pistoliers over there, and the forest is just an ordinary forest. The tent we have spread out in the field is treated as a idol of Gork, or possibly more, but if you move through them they are destroyed. And I take the first turn. As for movement, I move my pistoliers inside that wood, and I move the flagellants up a bit next to the idol of Gork to easily make a charge on his doom wheel that's coming on that flank, but I didn't move too much anything else. In magic phase I get off wild form on my swordsman. My cannons take 5 wounds out of the hell pit, and the mortar and the hellstorm kills like 10 of the clan rats or something like that. For his turn, number 1, he pushes up his doom wheel at his right flank. He backs his slaves back because he wanted doom wheel to fire at my flagellant. He pushes his clan rat unit 10 to him forward, and the hell pit rolls pretty low and only managed to get, as you see him. On his other flank he pushes his plague furniture forward, and his doom wheel roll really low, and he moves his night runner next to them, so they will only fire at the night runners. In his magic phase he rings the bell, which makes his units move forward 6 inches, and he managed to get off the scab something spell on my flagellant, the template spell, which killed 13 of them. This also shows my movement. Turn 2. My flagellant fails a shot on the doom wheel even though the idol of Gork was close. The pistoliers charge the flamethrower. It chooses to flee through the clanrat unit, so it redirected into his slave unit, which is far away. Double 6 I needed, so I failed that shot and ended up magic phase. I don't do a lot, but one of my mortar choose to explode the other mortar, scatter off the clanner target, but manage to kill the fleeing flamethrower. And the Hellstorm kills some clanrats. The Hellpit only have one wound left, so I shoot him down with my handgunners. But that damn thing is too horrible to die, so it just revives itself up and have 3 wounds remaining. For his turn, number 2, he fails a charge with his slaves at my pistoliers, and I kill 2 of them with my stunning shoot. And on his left flank, he moved his plague bearers forward, and his doom wheel a little bit forward, and his night runner next to the doom wheel, so the doom wheel don't shoot at anything important. He have really bad luck over here. He tried to charge with his clanrat, needing a 5, and he rolls a 4. He takes his other doom wheel into my flagellants. In his magic phase, he bells ring and destroy a lot of war machine. My mortar dies, my cannon suffers a wound, and the Hellstorm takes 2 wounds. In shooting phase, he tries to take out my Hellstorm with his warp lightning. It didn't work, he didn't wound it. And his doom wheel both misfire, but it didn't damage any of them. One got 4d6 movement, and this one didn't do anything. And in combat, he killed a lot of flagellant, and I do some wounds at him. He has 2 of it left. And for my turn, number 3, I move my pistoliers in front of his plague bearer to stop them from charge, and they are frenzy, so they will have to overrun, and they will go into the forest, so the big plague thing have to take a lot of dangerous terrain test, which is good for me. My other pistoliers unit failed a march test and only managed to get so far behind the clanrats, and that's it for moving. In the magic phase, I get up the wild form on my swordman unit. My witch hunter finally snipes out the Skaven warlord. My engineer uses his rubric in the magic phase and takes 2 wounds on the Hellpit, and the handgunners take the other, so it dies once again. And Booger decides once again that it's too horrible to die, so it just resurrects 3 inches closer to me with 5 wounds this time. Then I take my cannon and kills it, and now it stays down. My mortar and Hellstorm that still remains have taken 2 wounds on his Gracier level 4 and 1 on the bell. This is what's still standing of my flagellant unit from this doom wheel, which is so good it's almost impossible to take it down. For his turn 3, he finally makes the shot with the clanrats, so they are in against my swordsman, and he takes his plague bearer into my pistoliers, and he actually fails a dangerous terrain test, so that big thing suffers 3 wounds. He takes his doom wheel down next to my Hellstorm, and his night runner are moving closer to his own cannon to protect it from the pistoliers, and his slaves are moving closer to my pistoliers. His magic don't do very much. His doom wheel kills 2 of my handgunners, and warp lightning didn't do anything this time either. The doom wheel on this flank slowly killing all of my flagellants. The flaggers kill 4 of my pistoliers, but the 5th one get away and he pursue him. And in the interesting combat, I kill some of him and he kills some of my swordmen. I kill his level 4 and he kill my witch hunter. For my turn 4, I move up my pistoliers to firing at his warp lightning cannon, but it didn't manage to do anything. so they can at least charge next turn. This guy, he rally on a snake eye, so he turns around to fight. Doom Wheel finally kill all of my flaglants, and this is a game changer. My level 4 cast Savage Beast, Bubble, and get it to miscast and blow up most of his handgun unit and takes a wound himself. But then my general have 7 attacks, range 8 or 9 or something like that. So he himself slays the bell, and I actually break the whole clanret unit and BSB die and their standard die, and I get a lot of points. For his turn 4, I see I have made a stupid mistake and didn't remove my engineer from the handgun unit, so he take advantage of that and take his Doom Wheel into the rear of my handgun unit. His other Doom Wheel will only 1 wound left, move closer to my handgunner to shoot them down, but he actually fails and didn't kill anyone, rolling 2 1s to wound. His clanrats fails his leadership test and they keep on running. And after this combat, I'm actually still steadfast because I'm 5 model, so I stick around for another combat. And as you can see, he have turned his Plague Bears around. For my turn 5, I first shot his clanrats units with my swordman, and they jump over the pistolers and out of the board. Then I redirect into his Night Runner, failing the long charge. And then my pistoliers charge his Warp Lightning Cannon. I move up my handgunners to give the cannon a clear shot at his Doom Wheel. I've moved up my rallied pistoliers over there to maybe redirect him next turn. In the magic phase I get off the curse on the Plague Bearer, and in the shooting phase my cannon kill his Doom Wheel with 1 wound remaining. What I also do in this round is make his 20 mana block of slaves run with the Hellstorm shot at them, so they will run off the table. I killed the cannon in Henry form against his Night, and his Doom Wheel kill everyone except my champion and engineer in the handgunner unit, so they break. And since he rolled 4d6 for the pursuit roll, he easily make it into my swordsman. For his turn 5, nothing really happens. He managed to give his Doom Wheel poison, and since he have curse on his Plague Bear, he doesn't not charge my swordman with that unit. And for my turn 6, I'm just being a jerk and move my pistoliers in front of his Plague Bearers, so he cannot charge my swordman unit. To make matter worse, I get off the curse at his Plague Bear unit, and I make his last Night Runner unit flee, but I cannot catch them and get any points from them. Well, for his last turn, his Plague Bear kills my pistoliers and I break the Doom Wheel, but I didn't catch it and it didn't run off the board. So that's the game. And it's actually a 500 point victory for the Empire. I think I did a pretty good game against a pretty hard Skaven list with all of its nasty tools. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.